Ready? Super.
That got your attention. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this year's Oscar Awards ceremony. I'm Victoria Parkinson, Director of Finance, IT and Procurement.
And I'm Jonathan Mace, Director of Communities, Fundraising and Marketing. And I've turned off my phone, but have you turned off yours?
Very good question. Just while there's a murmur as you all remember to do that. We are absolutely delighted,
But somewhat surprised.
to be able to take you through this year's Oscar Awards again this evening to honour some outstanding achievements across MHA. Tonight, we recognise excellence, dedication, and, most importantly, those who know how to turn their laptop on without calling the IT help desk. Which is truly a lost art and one I haven't mastered yet.
Absolutely. At MHA, our Oscars stand for Outstanding Service Contribution and Recognition. Our people are our greatest asset. Those who go above and beyond to ensure people live later life well.
So at the heart of these awards are our values. We nurture mind, body and spirit. We inspire the best in each other. We respect every person, treating them with dignity. The judging panel were especially looking for individuals who displayed these values in their work, and we're going to hear stories and testimonies about some really special colleagues who truly embody MHA's mission.
Absolutely. Before we start handing out the awards, I'd like to remind everyone that clapping is not optional, it is mandatory. And you'll be pleased to know it does count as cardio for the week. So, without further ado, if you're all sitting comfortably, then we'll begin with our first Oscar of the evening. Oh. Thank you. So, we start the celebrations with 3 Care Homes Person of the Year awards. These are awarded to colleagues who best represent MHA's values and have made a real difference in enabling people to live later life well.
And to present our first award, please welcome our Care Home Regional Director, Debbie Phillips, and our Head of Chaplaincy, Sam Cowling-Green.
Thank you. The nominees for Care Home Person of the Year North are Carol Godfrey from Penistone Court. Carol was described as an amazing lady. She is always thinking of ways to keep residents active during the evenings and weekends, and always manages to supply the materials needed for those activities at no cost to the home, or indeed to herself. She has a way with people and is able to secure donations of art supplies, cake decorating ingredients, or flowers for flower arranging, and it means so much to the residents. She is an asset to the team and strives to ensure we make the lives of our residents happy, engaging, and always with something to look forward to.
The second nominee is Lewis Stokes from Mapplewell Manor. In Lewis's nomination, a family member describes how that when their mum was approaching end-of-life care at Mapplewell Manor, Lewis did everything he could to ensure she was made comfortable and pain-free. Even when the local GP surgery was unable to help, he managed to get things sorted by finding her the appropriate medications. The family appreciated Lewis's care and wanted him to be recognised not only for the difference he made in their mum's life, but for the level of kindness and compassion he showed the whole family at a difficult time. It was beyond what they could have expected, and they are truly thankful.
Agnes Novak from the Willows. Agnes is described as a pleasure to work with and is admired by all her colleagues for her can-do approach and positive demeanour. She works in the laundry but doesn't hesitate to jump in and help out with cleaning duties if the domestic team is short. Often she does this without being asked. When she spots something is amiss in a building, she simply gets the required cleaning materials and attends to the tasks. It's clear that she takes pride in her workplace and has respect for the building and everyone in it. These values are noticed by those around her and make her an inspiration to others.
Across the north of England in our care homes, our winner tonight is a shining example of people making the difference for the lives of those they care for and support every day. He positively impacted the lives of both families and their residents. And when we talk in particular about end-of-life care, we only get one chance to get that right. And so this was clearly delivered by our winner. And that person is Lewis Stokes.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Lewis. So for our next Care Home Awards, please welcome to the stage Inti Poppet, Head of Retirement Living, and Rebecca Shawland, Associate Director of Finance.
Good evening. I can see the dread of Jonathan's face. Anyway. Stick to the script. No, sorry. The nominations for Care Home Person of the Year Midlands are Annalene Walsh from Harewood. Annalene was nominated for her exceptional way of caring for residents, always putting their well-being front and centre. She stands with MHA's values and delivers care with compassion. She has been a pillar of Homewood's night care team for many years, consistently caring not only for residents but also for colleagues. She is very organised and thoughtful about how things are done and leads the team well. She is truly one of a kind and motivates those around her, leading by example to ensure residents are fully physically and emotionally and spiritually, are fulfilled physically, spiritually and emotionally.
Next up we have Ruth Morgan from Charnwood House. So the nominee to say Ruth brings life to Charnwood. She's enthusiastic, effective at encouraging residents to participate in activities. Relatives are always remarking on the difference they see when she's interacting with the residents too, and she goes above and beyond to help raise money for the home, which being in finance. She visits lots of the local... She visits lots of the local businesses and organisations to advertise our fates and invites them to donate towards raffle prizes, and she doesn't even drive. How does she do it? I don't know, Ruth. How do you do it? She always puts residents' cares first, and the whole of Charnwood House is 100% behind this nomination.
And the third nomination is Mike Wilford from Egberth. Mike goes above and beyond to support residents' well-being. He creates fun and engaging activities for residents, like arranging trips to his personal allotment known as Plot 98, where he shares his passion for homegrown fruit and veg and hosts a picnic for colleagues and residents so they can sample his produce. During COVID, he even set up his own YouTube channel so that he could keep giving his updates when visits weren't possible. He's also shown residents how to weave wool and press apples. Then there's his musical side, regularly performing at Egberth's coffee morning events, and for the residents when he gets off shift, which they really look forward to it. Mike truly embodies MHA's values to nurture and inspire.
So the judges said this was a really, really hard category to judge, and a really, truly heartfelt conversation of thanks and appreciation came from that judging room to all of MHA's heroes of the night, like Annalene, who tirelessly dedicates himself to continued care, whilst many others are clocking off and going home. However, the judges were also so impressed with the ways another colleague has gone above and beyond to create opportunities for engagement, is well-loved, vibrant and enthusiastic character, and gives their heart and soul to connecting people. So our final winner is Mike Wilford.
Congratulations, Meg. That's a well-deserved award. So now to present the final Care Homes Person of the Year award, please welcome Trustee Francis Beavis and our Head of Chaplaincy, Abby Ogier.
The nominees in the category of Care Homes Person of the Year South are Anise Damani from Stretton House. Multiple nominations tell how over the past 7 years, Anise has become someone the team at Stretton House couldn't do without. He has transformed the garden from a lawn and path to a vibrant, colourful, fragrant garden with lots of seating areas, a potting shed, summer house, raised planters and more. He did this by meeting with residents to hear their ideas and make them a reality. He encourages residents to get out into the garden and brings green activities, as well as fresh flowers, into the home for those who can't. Under his care, the home has received donations specifically for the garden. On top of this, he enjoys talking about diversity, culture and inclusion with colleagues and residents alike. With his infectious smile, colleagues and residents speak very highly of him.
Secondly, Winnie Owomahanji from the Meadow. In her multiple nominations, Winnie is described as an invaluable team member, a role model, and a cherished caregiver to residents. She inspires those around her daily, and her guidance and support creates a sense of unity and trust within the team. She has a knack for connecting with residents and spares no effort. One nomination spoke of a resident with no family who was extremely confused while moving into the home from hospital. Winnie stayed past her shift, well into the night, to ensure they felt secure and cared for, transforming a potentially traumatic experience into one of human connection. Calm, kind, understanding and extremely capable, she embodies the spirit of exceptional caregiving.
The third nominee in the category is Dean Campion from Westbury Grange. Another year has gone by and another year of outstanding service from Dean starts one nomination. Dean is a one-man team responsible for maintenance, but often seen giving a helping hand in other areas of the home, pushing food trolleys or walking arm in arm with residents engaged in conversation. There is high praise for him at every residents' meeting. Above all, he's a solutions guy, one that so many count on. A couple of nominations mention a particular incident with the lift where, without his above and beyond support and sheer hard work, the home would have faced serious disruption to normal service. Overall, he brings comfort to the home, makes people feel safe, and is a pleasure to work with.
The winner chosen by the judging panel is so clearly loved and admired by so many in their home. Their passion and dedication is unfaltering, and they clearly have a huge impact on so many people. And the winner is Anise Damani.
Fantastic. So congratulations to all our nominees there. But now to present the Retirement Living Person of the Year award, please welcome Michelle Heath, Head of Policy and Standards, and Emma B, Head of Quality Assurance.
Okay, the nominees for Retirement Living Person of the Year are Anna Wolfe from Stanton Lodge. Anna is an organiser supremo and really makes things happen with her heart of gold. leading her through the aftermath of COVID and a 50% drop in occupancy. She has tirelessly worked to motivate residents with activities including bingo, brunches, special meals and fundraising. Creating a cohesive group once more. A resident's nomination described how Anna was invaluable when her beloved partner of 40 years had to go into a care home. With worry and lack of sleep, she had nearly collapsed, but Anna's care and intervention ensured that was carefully nurtured. Anna is described as extraordinary, amazing sense of humour, hard work, initiative, compassion, fun and caring, and her nature makes her a VIP at Stanton Lodge. A very inspirational person.
The second nominee is Gemma Frigo from Midlands. Gemma's role as care team leader, she has had to deal with various challenges over the past year, including ensuring residents were kept warm and safe when the scheme lost its heating and hot water over the weekend. She has supported the care team to create a culture of inclusion and empowerment during changes in management and staffing, and supported the care manager whilst the housing manager and chef were away from the scheme. Gemma treats everyone with the utmost respect and dignity, inspires the team with her endless enthusiasm to learn, and empowers everyone to be the best they can be, whilst ensuring residents are supported to live life well.
And the next nominee is Becky Harvey from the Fairways. Becky's nominations came from a lady supported and her mother, who describes how she's made an enormous difference by checking in regularly, supporting with meals, taking her to her appointments, picking up medication, and generally providing the reassurance and guidance that she needs. Becky encourages the lady to attend sing-alongs to improve her well-being and voice volume, arrange special matting. I think that's right. I think that's right, matting. Yeah, special matting so that she could access the bowling green. It makes sense now. And supports. This is terrible going on. And supports her in activities when the effects of Parkinson's will otherwise be a barrier. So she's obviously reduced it. It's been amazing. Becky is friendly, conscientious, professional and kind, and has had such a positive influence on how the lady views the care she receives.
Okay, so the winner in this category was chosen for how amazingly they reflect MHA's values and for their person-centred and transformational approach to care. And the winner is Anna Wolf from Stanton. Unfortunately, Anna hasn't been able to join us this evening, so we'd like to invite her manager, Charlene Crawford, up to accept the award on her behalf.
We're still here. Thank you very much, Charlene. So this was such a hard decision, especially in this category, because another nominee had so clearly made such a difference to not only the life of the person supported who nominated them, but also offered incredible support and reassurances to their family members as well. So, for this reason, the judges wanted to also highly commend Becky Harvey. Becky, come up to the stage.
So for our next award, our MHA Communities Person of the Year, please welcome another of our Care Homes Regional Directors, Paula Ludlow, and our Head of Estate, Simon Hughes.
And the nominees for the MHA Communities Person for the Year category are Karen Mitchell from MHA Communities, Botsey. Still in the first year of her employment with MHA Communities, Karen has had an incredible impact, being responsible for one of the biggest increases of new members, participating members, and successful activities within the scheme. All of Karen's activities are full of happy older people enjoying themselves, making friends, and living later life well. Our warm manner and deep need to make our members happy has brought new interest to MHA Communities Botsey and facilitated wider participation from existing members too. Always going the extra mile to make things special, Karen held anniversary parties for 2 couples at MHA Communities Botsey Dementia Group. She hung photographs of the couples, supported reminiscence activity, and had a cake cutting and first dance for the happy couples.
No. Second nomination is Zoe Sharman from MHA Communities South and West Birmingham. Zoe's nomination comes from a family member and says, "My dad has Alzheimer's and my mum has isolated herself since COVID to care for my dad. Both are in their 87th year. My mum lost all her confidence and didn't leave the house. I met Zoe and she told me about a dementia club. Dad didn't want to go, but I spoke to Mum and said it will help her. Zoe knew how nervous Mum was and went out of her way to make her feel safe and comfortable. Mum has changed so much and made friends and looks forward to Thursdays now. I owe everything to Zoe, as the change in my mum has been miraculous, and her confidence, self-esteem and anxiety is all so much better. After 4 years of being housebound, caring for my dad took everything away from her. It is due to Zoe that Mum now goes to the local shop, something she couldn't do for years."
And the third nominee is Emma Cole from MHA Communities, Hampshire North. Emma only started with MHA in January 2024, but in the short time has made a huge difference. She has jumped into the role of community coordinator with both faith and used her creativity and enthusiasm to open 2 new groups. Emma has used her own initiative to seek funding opportunities, create partnership with local organizations, and even get an article published in the local gazette. When you go to one of Emma's groups, you will feel the care and the attention to detail she brings. It is welcoming and an inclusive atmosphere that she has created. We have been inundated with praise and positive feedback from members and their families, as well as our colleagues. Emma is a pleasure to work with and accepts new challenges with enthusiasm. Our passion has lit a flame under us all and reminded us why we do what we do.
It was clear from the detail of the winner's nomination how huge and far-reaching the impact of excellent care and support can be. There was a clear indication that this person would offer this level of support to everyone in their scheme, and for that reason the winner is Zoe Sharman.
You may have a loud voice, Steve, but I've got a microphone.
Yeah, but when the electricity goes off.
Congratulations again to all our nominees there. Our next award is for Central Support and Specialist Services Person of the Year. This award is awarded to somebody who best represents MHA's values and has made a real difference in supporting colleagues. So to present the award, please welcome Anna Marshall-Day, Director of People and Communications, and Steve Thompson, Head of MHA Communities.
You can turn the microphone off.
But turn it up for me. So our first nominee is Matt Middleton from the Strategy Change and Performance team. Matt has gone above and beyond in his role as project coordinator from the very beginning of the Digital Support Plan project. He's patient, kind and very knowledgeable. Nothing ever seems too much trouble. He's very approachable and always on hand to answer any questions and explains things in a way that really helps people understand. I'm saying it direct to Matt here. Thank you, Matt, for never being too busy to answer questions, help us when we couldn't do it, and for making it all make sense to us. You are a superstar and a credit to MHA.
And the second nominee is Sally Tall from the Payroll and Pensions team. Sally exemplifies excellence in her role as manager, being consistently efficient, calm, helpful and responsive. Her meticulous attention to detail and proactive approach fosters trust and satisfaction with colleagues. Her team are always so impressed with her ability to handle workload and not lose her place, and pressure without compromising the quality of her work. Sally is dedicated to her role and her team, always available to assist with issues that arise and provide solutions promptly and efficiently. Her willingness to go the extra mile makes her an invaluable asset to MHA.
And our third nominee is Kerry Wilson from the fundraising team. Kerry is calm and helpful and ensures deadlines are met and the needs of the MHA community schemes are prioritised. Kerry's role is part-time, but due to a few different reasons, Kerry ended up as the only team member in work for a few weeks. This was a daunting situation, which Kerry took in her stride. She accepted what could and couldn't be done, focusing on core tasks and communicating with those needing her support so everyone was kept up to date. She approached this period in a calm and logical manner, demonstrating her natural unflappability and ability to work well under pressure.
Well done on unflappability.
I know.
And the winner for always keeping the train on the tracks and navigating multiple complications, especially amidst an emotional and difficult transitional time recently, is
Dun, dun, dun.
Sally Tall!
Do we have to take that bit off
We missed the dress rehearsal.
Oh yeah, sorry. Cool. So thank you to everyone for staying with us so far. I know it's not easy when you're planning to be at the front of the queue, at the bar, or like Dan and Emily, you've got your own bar underneath your seat. We're not jealous and it's not off-putting at all. However, I'm sure you're all in agreement that our finalists really make it worth the wait.
So our next award celebrates our incredible volunteers who bring outstanding compassion and ongoing commitment to help make a real difference to the lives of the older people that MHA cares for, whilst also strengthening collaboration with MHA colleagues. To tell us more about the nominees, please welcome Mpazi Siame, our EDI Manager, and Emma Lindblom, Head of Quality Improvement.
Okay, the nominees for Volunteer of the Year are Kate White from MHA Communities, Kirklees. Katie is a dedicated and loyal member who turns up each Friday to cook for our members. She always has an infectious smile and positive attitude. Katie cooks for over 30 members each week, making sure they receive a warm, nutritious meal, especially as she is very aware that this could be the only warm meal they will have that week. For the past 5 years, Katie has single-handedly cooked a four-course Christmas meal for around 45 members, despite not being a trained cook. She puts care and love into each meal. After taking on the exhausting task of cooking and cleaning the kitchen, Katie will then make time to engage with the members, chatting and joining in activities and craft and dancing and providing cake decorating activities for the members.
The second nomination. The second nomination is Margaret Rickson from Stratton House. Margaret has been volunteering at Stratton House for more than 15 years and is a shining example of what makes the home such a lovely place. Her nomination explains that she has offered an enormous amount of support to the community coordinator and helped them grow in confidence. They say Margaret has inspired them to think outside the box and improve activity sessions with the residents. When people need Margaret, no issue is too big for her. Margaret is the best and we are lucky to be able to learn from her, is what her nomination said. It's clear she wants residents to thrive and she does all this on top of volunteering for other charities and groups.
And the third nominee is Sue Mainstone from Stratton House. Again, Sue is a resident at Stratton House and has also taken a pivotal role in the volunteer team, demonstrating exceptional dedication, compassion and creativity, making a profound difference to the lives of both residents and staff. Sue is a wonderful artist and her creative talents have significantly enriched Stratton House. Her commitment extends to decorating the home for special occasions, transforming events like Christmas, Valentine's Day and Mother's Day into memorable experiences for all. Her impact is felt deeply and her ability to inspire others to express their creativity has a therapeutic effect, enhancing the quality of life for many. Sue is highly respected and loved by all. Her hard work and perseverance in making Stratton House a better place do not go unrecognized. It is very rare for a resident to be so actively involved in the daily workings of our community, yet she embraces this role with humility and grace.
The judging panel said that Volunteer of the Year is always such a difficult
category to judge because we're so grateful for the incredible time and enthusiasm our volunteers offer us. We truly could not be MHA without you all. Stratton House has 2 finalists in this category, and the judges were so impressed by the dedication they show and the impact that they have on the home. I hope this can be a wonderful example to all of how the contributions of volunteers can add to the rich tapestry of a home or scheme. They were, however, also blown away by the dedication of our other nominee, giving up her time each week, and especially at a precious time like Christmas, to ensure members are well looked after. So while all of our volunteers are obviously so very well deserving, the overall winner is Katie White from MHA.
Congratulations, Katie. So next up we have our Learner of the Year, which is awarded to an individual who shows commitment and dedication to driving their professional development and shares their learning for the wider benefit of MHA and their colleagues. To present this, I'd like to welcome to the stage Mandy Mottram, our General Counsel and Company Secretary, along with Pram Rana, Head of Financial Reporting.
Hello. The nominations for Learner of the Year are James Woolsgrove from Orton Park, James speaks passionately about his positive learning experiences at MHA. He has undertaken and completed his NVQ2 and is now embarking on his NVQ3. James takes any opportunity he can to engage in training, even over and above that which he needs for his core role. In doing all this, he has overcome the challenges of his dyslexia. He has also shown real engagement with training delivered by MHA colleagues. In particular, his helpful and constructive feedback on final lap training will help to shape the training for colleagues in the future. James has a strong commitment to personal development and a tenacity for sticking with the opportunities before him. He is determined, always willing to take on a challenge, and is an exceptional example to us all.
The second nominee is Pressy Nunny from Hampton Lodge. Pressy is a Deputy Home Manager who has undertaken both her Level 5 and completed the Deputy Management Programme. Through these courses, she has built her confidence and resolve, enabling the Home Manager to delegate and entrust more responsibilities to her. Recently, Pressy applied her learning and skills to lead the home through a difficult day when the Home Manager was on leave. Not only did she oversee the receipts of all the home's new furniture following refurbishment, but provided exceptional leadership in delegating, supporting and nurturing the team when a member of the community team went into premature labour. And in case you're wondering, baby and mother were safely transported to hospital.
The third nominee in this category is Lauren Roseberry from the Herons. Taking part in the Deputy Manager Development Programme, Lauren made sure that everyone around her benefited from her learning as much as she did. During the course, she was a supportive and engaged learner. But it was the way that Lauren turned her learning into real-world action that has been particularly inspiring. She took the learning from the Enabling Performance module and turned that into personal development plans for all her colleagues, helping them to develop their own careers. She took the learning from the partnership working module and turned that into a stronger relationship with the local MHA communities group. And to top it all off, she's taken the learning to develop her own career by recently becoming the home manager at the Herons.
So it's so brilliant to hear about our colleagues developing at MHA and sharing all of these benefits with their teams and the older people we support. This category was a really close call, but the winner is James Walsgrave.
Congratulations, James. But as Pam said, this was a really tricky category for us judges. So we were really impressed with all of the tenacity and personal growth shown and perseverance from all of our learners. But there was a second one that we wish to bring up to the stage with a commendation, and that's Lauren Roseberry.
Congratulations to James and Lauren. Our next award is the EDI Award, presented to someone who champions equality, inclusion and diversity, either locally or across all of MHA. To present the award, please welcome Trustee Jessica White and the Associate Director of Strategy, Change and Performance, Jason Briggs.
The nominations for the EDI Award are Tracy Campbell from Assisi Place, Tracy embodies what the MHA EDI strategy is all about. She ensures that she celebrates each Diversity Day, aligning the meaning of true unity and the true purpose of EDI. She is not only active in promoting EDI in her own scheme, but is also active in ensuring that the message of EDI is shared at MHA through her ongoing work as chair of one of the EDI networks. Tracy has always worked to ensure colleagues, residents and visitors see an inclusive workplace and is a wonderful ambassador for EDI.
And Catherine Taylor from the HR team. Catherine has been a great ally to the Disability Support Network. She has taken the time to really listen to and understand the issues that affect people with disabilities. She has sought to act swiftly in areas where she can make a difference, breaking down red tape and driving to the heart of issues. This is demonstrated in many examples, including her work to push forward the reasonable adjustments policy and her robustness in breaking down barriers for people with neurodiversity entering the recruitment process. Catherine is always ready to lend an ear and provide advice and support to our network.
Our nominees here not only show a deep understanding of the importance of EDI, but also how allyship is crucial to developing the inclusive culture that we want at MHA. Our winner embraces diversity in all measures, has an impressive impact on EDI at MHA, and has a really global approach to allyship. And the winner is Tracy Campbell.
Just like to say thank you at this stage to you all for being so well behaved so far during the awards. We will give you your chance to let loose on the dance floor soon, so just hold fire.
Within reason, of course. Our next award celebrates individuals who show great leadership, who seek to improve MHA and to inspire others to achieve great things. To present the Inspiring Leader of the Year, please welcome Dan Ryan, our Chief Operating Officer, and Emily Bird, Head of Communications.
As Head of Communications, it is my absolute privilege to work with the team who has put together this brilliant event for us today. So before we get cracking with this award, please join me in thanking the incredible team behind this event.
So Emily's gone off script, so I'm going to do the same. So I'm just going to do a quick shout out as well. I've noticed 3 nominations this evening from Stratton House. And Stratton House is the home that really should have been given the CQC Outstanding rating this year. So let's just give a quick round of applause to Stratton House. No, back to the script. Okay, so our brilliant finalists for Inspiring Leader of the Year are Abby Williams from Hall Grange. Multiple colleagues from Hall Grange told us that Abby is a wonderful manager who cares about all colleagues and all residents. When you meet Abby for the first time, you're welcomed by her smile and positive expression, and you see a leader. She's a team player, a captain who cares about her team winning. She challenges staff to prove their worth and gives ground for them to give their best. One colleague told us that they have worked with various managers before, but know with Abby that there's so much more that they want to learn from her. They said, it's as if you have a beautiful secret about how you know an amazing person. And you later find out that everyone else has a similar secret about the same amazing person, Abby.
Our next nominee is Sarah Fox, who is... So Sarah is Area Manager for Housing with Care in the North East. And people said about Sarah that she involves them all the time, even when people are away from the team with illness. So people always feel a part of what's going on. They know that they're not alone. Sarah has led, inspired, motivated the team. She uses her influence, she uses her position to inspire change in retirement living. And she fights for what she believes in, regardless of what the barriers might be. Sounds pretty cool. She has encouraged colleagues to look at new challenges, to embrace change, and Sarah has embedded a culture within the team that shows everything the MHA values stand for.
And the final nominee is Sarah Law from Kenbrook. So here's what the nomination said about Sarah. When I started at Kenbrook, on talking about the residents, Sarah said to me, they are us. She's a daily example to all the team. Her professional skills and standards are very high, and she expects high standards from all of her colleagues. She's worked tirelessly, including leading the team through a CQC inspection where the home improved its rating to good. Despite the responsibility she carries, Sarah thought it would be lovely for the residents to watch chickens hatch. She then decided we should keep the chickens, and they now live in the Kenbrook garden. Sarah has invested time and energy in creating team-building opportunities, which have restored motivation and purpose, particularly among the care staff, and has improved relations between them and the nurses.
And so to the winner of the Inspiring Leader Award, the judges have been absolutely bowled over by the level of respect and admiration for this particular winner's team and the respect that she's held in by that team. Their boundless energy, positivity, the way they seek the best from everyone by being such an inspiring figure. The judges even said that this is the kind of person they would like to be managed by, so something to note for the future maybe. And our winner is
Abby Williams. Well done, Abby. And we're still here. So you know what's coming. So huge congratulations to Abby. But the judges also fed back that this was one of the closest decisions they've ever had, with a really tough decision between two particular nominees. There was a really long conversation to decide the winner, and in recognition of the level of support, high standards, inclusivity, and overcoming a real challenge, there is an extra commendation for Sarah Law.
Yeah, this is clinking of bottles. Congratulations to both Abby and Sarah. So Walter Hall is MHA's founder, as I'm sure you all know, and a true innovator who set up our charity to provide for older people in need. This next award will go to a colleague who has gone above and beyond to make a real difference to either their colleagues, residents or members. This person will be someone who embodies MHA's values, that others look to as a true role model in all that they do, and who always has others' feelings and needs at the forefront of their mind. To present this award, please welcome Sue Harris, Head of Talent Acquisition and Shared Services, and our Head of People, Catherine Taylor.
Nomination in this category is Lindsay Dugotvich from Egbert. Lindsay nominee told us that when a member of the team collapsed, Lindsay was able to catch the team member and protect her from harm. Lindsay stayed with the colleague in hospital, making sure her son was able to be with her until family could be there. Since the incident, Lindsay has been an incredible support to that team member and has definitely shown how we can all respect, nurture and inspire each other. Lindsay's colleague described such a sense of family in the way Lindsay showed care, compassion and support to everyone in such a difficult time.
The next nominee is Helen Press from the Clinical Nurse. Real role model. Her approach aligns with all MHA's values, placing the needs and well-being of residents and members at the forefront of all she does. Helen works in partnership with people to make sure care is delivered effectively. Her colleagues say that if they can strive to be even half the nurse she is, they will be extremely happy. Helen was at one of MHA's homes which recently closed on the day that they were told. She was there to deliver training, which was then cancelled. Helen could have left, particularly as the staff were obviously very upset, but she stayed all day and was very supportive. Helen offered her contact details to staff, offering to support them with CVs, job applications and interview techniques if they needed it.
And the third nominee is Lee Stenin from Hall Grange. Colleagues told us that Lee is simply a person that loves his workspace, his colleagues and the residents. His dedication, creativity and exceptional teamwork have had a significant impact on the home's community, where he supports the Wilderness and South London communities without hesitation. Lee has outstanding problem-solving skills, works collaboratively and is dedicated to his work. He takes the time to get to know residents and often goes above and beyond to meet their individual needs. Lee's reliability, resourcefulness and friendly demeanour makes him an indispensable part of our team. His efforts not only keep our facilities in top condition, but also lifts the spirits of residents and staff alike.
Walter Hall has left an incredible legacy, and the judging panel truly believe that this particular winner will do the same. Their passion and dedication to bringing their area of work to recognition in the organisation will have an impact that lasts as long as Walter Hall's. And the winner is Helen Pratt.
I think you probably get an idea, Helen, from that, the amount that you mean to so many people in this room, in this organisation. One MHA is a crucial part of our strategy. Working in partnership will always make us stronger as an organisation. So the One MHA Award celebrates individuals who embrace the MHA mission, enabling people to live later life well. It celebrates people that are an advocate for building strong relationships across the whole of MHA to connect others and inspire true team working. So to present this award, please welcome Trustee Richard Humphreys and Care Homes Regional Director Amanda Weir.
We've got 3 nominations, and the first is Sandra Wolstenholme from Mappleworth Manor. Sandra has worked in the care sector for many years, but she joined Mappleworth Manor 11 years ago as a laundry assistant. She has an impeccable attendance record and continually picks up shifts to cover colleagues' annual leave. She often helps out in other areas of the home and loves organising Fruity Friday for our residents and their families. That sounds a bit interesting, doesn't it? Fruity Friday. And she's also very well known for her baking skills and regularly bakes for meetings and events. Her nominator describes her as an inspiration to us all and expressed pride and awe and her ability to match her younger counterparts. She holds MHA in the highest esteem and tells everyone how much she loves working at Mapplewell Manor.
Our second nominee is Kerry Rawson from Mayfields. Having a music therapist is amazing for any care home, and Mayfields are especially thankful for having Kerry. From Friday afternoon sing-alongs with residents playing musical instruments and shouting for her to play their favourite songs, to bringing comfort to residents on end-of-life care and their families. Kerry tailors her offering to the residents she is supporting, often learning of a favourite artist one week and coming back the next week having mastered a track or two. Her ability to make a resident feel not only included but special, and all through music, is truly something to be admired.
And the third nomination is Tom Ward from MHA Communities Teesside. Tom's nomination describes how he's put his heart and soul into really embracing the collaborative communities model with MHA Communities Teesside, with Montpellier Manor. And he's forged links with local nurseries, mother and toddler groups, and he's brought the home alive with intergenerational groups that the residents really enjoy, from baby yoga to little movers sessions with music and lively interactions between residents and children. Thanks to Tom, Montpellier Manor residents are now going on regular outings with MHA Community Teesside members. The joint fundraising efforts have enhanced the funds going both to the home and to the MHA community. Tom has built a fantastic team and has shown great leadership throughout.
The winner of this award is someone the judging panel felt really embraced the One MHA mission and spirit, forging connections and relationships and bringing colleagues, residents, members and the community together. And that person is Tom Ward.
Congratulations, Tom. I can't believe it. We're already at our final award. And that, sad sound, boo. So our final award is for Team of the Year, celebrating teams who've shown outstanding care or support, have undergone significant change or risen to a challenge. To present this exciting award, please welcome our Chair of Trustees, James Riley, and our Chief Executive, Sam Monaghan.
Good evening, everybody. What a fantastic event. How lovely to celebrate all this talent in this room. Fantastic. So, without further ado, the nominations of the Team of the Year are Stratton House.
Yay!
We received multiple nominations for this team, which described an amazing place to work and for residents to live, with colleagues who are supportive, willing to learn and help each other out. A resident says, what stands out most is their ability to create a sense of community and family within our care home. They organise activities that engage us, make us feel valued, listened to and loved. Whether it's celebrating birthdays, organising games nights or simply taking the time to chat with us, they make every effort to ensure that our days are filled with joy and meaning. There was also a really special poem in the nominations, which unfortunately I don't have time to read in full, but it concludes with this. MHA Oscars, we proudly declare, this team is outstanding, beyond all compare. In a cosy care home, where love is the key, this team makes it special for you and for me.
Oh.
So our second nomination in this category is Aigburth Gardening Team. This team are described as the hardest working team of volunteers I have ever met. They have transformed a boring garden to one exploding with colour, scent and life, working in all weathers, pruning, digging, planting and weeding. They have helped Aigburth do its bit for the environment by planting flowers to help our pollinating insects, making its own compost and increasing diverse habitats in the form of bug hotels and ponds. They have inspired others to come along and help raise funds for the garden, building relationships with students that have extended beyond the garden into benefiting residents. With a team effort, they have also started to ensure that all residents can take part in gardening without the need to go outside.
And the third nomination goes to our payroll team.
Yay!
Kind of crucial, folks, really kind of crucial, yeah. The payroll team in Central Support have been nominated for their tireless efforts to ensure all colleagues are paid accurately and on time. The team organised the pay for 6,300 colleagues, which equates to millions of pounds each month. And it's not just the case of pressing a button. It's why is that so humorous? But anyway, we'll explore that. Okay, it's not just the case of pressing a button. It's all about the employee life cycle. The processing starters, leavers, pensions, changes to contracts, and everything else in between. They have a real eye for detail. The team always go the extra mile to investigate queries, and they always have colleagues pay and focus as if it were their own. Not only do they go the extra mile for us, but they also go the extra mile for each other too, which all helps to make this process run smoothly and on time.
So I think the judges didn't want to give anything away by the spiel that goes before the announcement. So, the winner of the team of the year is Stratton House!
The judging panel chose Stratton House because of the clear sense of community, excellence and team effort that came through from all the nominations. From outstanding leadership to wonderful volunteers who we heard about earlier this evening, the whole team have created an aspirational environment at Stratton House.
There was, however, also huge admiration for another team in this category. The unsung heroes who support our organisation in that most crucial way. Sally won the Central Support Award earlier, but she would be the first to say that she could not do it without her support of her amazing team. So the judges would also like to make that team highly commended. We have a wardrobe malfunction in the house. A cardigan got attached to the gold llama.
Great. So congratulations to everyone. After all the applause and speeches, it's really time to celebrate. The dance floor will be opening soon, so get ready to show us those moves. And don't worry, we won't judge your dancing, particularly if you do the Macarena.
You wouldn't believe we've been practicing that all evening. That's absolutely rubbish. Should we do it again? No, we won't do it again, no. So,
Yeah, I think we did spend nearly an hour practicing.
awful, absolutely awful. We won't be going on Strictly, we're guaranteed. So, the MHA Oscar Award winners this year have shown us all what it means to be part of an organisation whose every effort is focused on the older people we're here to serve. The hundreds of people who were nominated for these awards and tonight's winners represent the very best of us.
Absolutely. At MHA, something special happens every day, and I know that every one of our colleagues, our volunteers, our residents, our members, our loved ones play their part in enabling people to live later life well. I'm so proud to be part of this organisation, our charity, our MHA.
So we'd like to end by thanking the people who helped make this event happen. Our first thanks goes to all those who took the time to send in their nominations. Without you, this celebration wouldn't happen at all. We'd also like to thank the judging panellists who wrangled with the hard task to pick out our winners from so many deserving nominations.
We also want to thank our trustees, James, Francis, Richard and Jessica, and all of our colleagues who have presented these special awards tonight. Thank you.
Finally, thank you very much for joining us for this inspiring event and for everything that you do at MHA. That's it.
No, it's not.
No, I think I know this.
No, it's not.
Sit down. Come on. Sit down, people. Before you go off and try and replicate our Macarena, which I now think it was actually quite good. I don't. Could all of the winners and those with commendations please stay behind for 10 minutes? We want some more photographs of you all looking fabulous. Everyone else, however, off your trot. Thank you very much.